fastest competitors walking up to the starting line. We're leaving a little bit of room behind them for the rest of what normally would be us. I'm sorry not to be out there running with you today. It is as good as days get here along the Emerald Necklace. And for those of you newer to Boston, you're running through a park area known as the Emerald Necklace, a string of parks designed back at the beginning of the last century by Frederick Law Olmsted, the architect of all of the parks here, of Central Park in New York. It is as lovely a setting as one can get. And you should all feel good knowing that what is happening here today is not only are you having a great run on a great day in a great place, you're helping to raise money for the fight against cancer that is led by Dana-Farber, the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, and their fundraising arm, the Jimmy Fund.
Tom, you mentioned some of the fast times here on the women's side. The course record 1:08:20 by Momintu Daska. On the men's side, 1 hour and 34 by the current world champion, Lisa DeCisse, two-time Boston Marathon champion. Almost broke an hour there in 2013. On the women's wheelchair side, Lori Stevens with a time of 1:09:44. And then Tony Nogueira, 53:07 on the men's wheelchair side.
In just a moment, Commissioner Ryan Woods, ably assisted by Tommy Marr, who starts all the races that you see on the track at the Olympic Games, will get us going. We're 1 minute away, and the sound will be of an air horn. And now we start to get everybody else moved up and ready to go. For those of you who are watching the World Track and Field Championships over in Doha and Qatar last week, it's just a whole lot cooler here than it was there.
Again, for those in the back, the timing chip that's on the back of your number will record your time as soon as you cross the start line. So don't worry about how long it takes to get across the start line. Your timing starts when you cross.
Everybody, let's have a little fun with this. That's what it's supposed to be about. There are a couple of people up front running for some money, but for everybody else, it's a great day to just celebrate fitness, feeling good about yourself.
We mentioned, Tom, we got $10,000 for first place here at the BAA Half Marathon. We've got prize money for Masters athletes, prize money for our wheelchair athletes. We got bonuses on the line. We've even got a couple of folks out here who can earn some bonuses as part of the BAA Distance Medley. We'll see how that unfolds as the day goes. 91 different countries represented here today, 46 states plus Washington, D.C. in our field here today.
Where you running, girl? I see you up there.
The field size today, 9,000 runners. A total of 82,800 participants have finished the BAA Half Marathon since its inception in 2001. We hope everybody has a wonderful day out there today. How you doing? Big shout out to all the Dana-Farber athletes out
here. And when you see those Dana-Farber athletes with their Jimmy Fund shirts on, give them a little wave and say, hey, thanks, way to go. They're looking for another $600,000 at least this year for people who not only come out here to run and put in all the time necessary to train, but also go all the trouble of going around and hitting up all their friends and colleagues for donations to Dana-Farber for the fight against cancer, both the research that's done at Dana-Farber and the treatment that's done at the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute and at Brigham and Women's, their affiliated hospital.
We've mentioned a few times the BAA distance medley. Those athletes with the gold bibs today will be completing the BAA distance medley. That's the BAA 5K last April, the BAA 10K last June, and then today's race. They have the gold bibs on today, and they'll be getting a special medal at the end, along with their half marathon distance medal.
And of course, an event like this can only take place with, number one, all of you, number two, sponsors who provide the financial sustenance to make it happen. Dana-Farber has been the presenting sponsor since 2003. We're also very, very pleased by the sponsorship of others. Adidas, who has been our exclusive footwear and apparel provider for 30-some years. Poland Spring 100% natural spring water, out on the course for all of you and here. Gatorade Endurance Formula is on the course and at the finish. Cliff Bar, which is our official sports nutrition food at all BAA races. And there's Cliff Shot Energy Gel out at mile 6 to give you a help. AT&T Athlete Alerts is sending out real-time checkpoint updates, tracking all of you at 5, 10, and at the finish for today. Infinity is the official vehicle of the BAA Half Marathon and the presenting sponsor of the distance medley 10. So all of you who are wearing those yellow numbers will see you at the distance medley 10, presented by Infinity. Kodiak Cakes, happy to be out here as a sponsor of all of our distance medley events, and they're on site today. Taste their protein-packed pancakes. Marathon Photo is here. They'll be taking pictures of you in your best moments. You'll see photographers roaming around. Act silly, get your picture taken. And Long's Jewelers, New England-based, family-owned and operated jeweler, our sponsor for official trophies and awards at all of our events.
Tom, you mentioned that this race wouldn't be right if it wasn't for the runners and if it wasn't for the sponsors. But we also want to thank the hundreds of volunteers out here today. If you see a volunteer, make sure you thank them. They'll be out along the course. They'll be greeting you at the finish line, handing out medals, water, sustenance for you. But we have some amazing volunteers at our BAA event.
And they're out here to help make it more fun for you. And of course, the City of Boston. City of Boston Parks and Recreation. Commissioner Ryan Woods started the race. Franklin Park, part of the park system in Boston. And you're running down state roads. So we have not only the Boston Police, Boston EMS here to take care of all of you, but the Massachusetts State Police out looking after all of you along the roads here today, along the Jamaica Way, as you run out and back in the Emerald Necklace. And don't forget the most colorful part of the whole thing, other than finishing, which is running through the zoo. As you look at the animals, they're looking at you. Who thinks the other is more strange?
If you want to thank the Department of Conservation and Recreation, the town of Brookline, Brookline Police and Fire Department, Brookline Department of Public Works, you mentioned Boston EMS, we mentioned the Emerald Necklace Conservancy, Shattuck Hospital as well, Franklin Park Conservancy, the Massachusetts Department of Transportation, and of course the Boston Police Department and White Stadium, where all our runners will be finishing here today.
You finish in the stadium just the way people finish in the stadium at the Olympic Games or the World Championships. It's Boston Parks and Recreation that helped make this special. But please don't forget the animals in the zoo. It's only one day a year when they have people running through the zoo and they're wondering what in the world is going on. So give the animals a friendly wave.
If your loved one has already started the race, we invite you to head on over inside the stadium, inside White Stadium, to get the seat for the finish. We'll have our wheelchair athletes finishing in probably about 40 minutes from now. Our top athletes on the male side should be finishing just after 9 a.m. with our top female athletes finishing about 10 minutes after that.
And if you've got kids here, we've got kids races over in White Stadium that start, I believe, at 8:15. For young gentlemen and ladies up to age 14. And they're over running on the track, and so it looks and feels a little bit like the Olympics to them. They get to run on a track with people in the stands.
And again, if you're not in the start line area and you have a racing bib on, you're in the wrong place. We need to get you into the start line area and get you started your race as soon as possible. That way we can move things on over into the stadium to prepare for our top finishers.
And runners, as we're coming across the starting line, everybody is looking great. Very, very nice to see a bunch of happy faces out here on an absolutely perfect fall day.
Who's completing the distance medley today? Let's hear it! I see a lot of lovely yellow bibs. And we'll see you in the Infinity tent, maybe a little 26-2 afterwards, right?
Samuel Adams, our beverage sponsor of a different kind, this year with 26.2 brew. So if you're a distance medley participant with a yellow bib, by all means, be over there.
No 26-2 on the course, though, huh?
Not that I have been reported. I expect there'll be some unofficial beverage stations along the way. There usually are.
Well, plenty of Gatorade, plenty of pollen. We have some flip out there for all you athletes. We've got medical staff out there. We've got volunteers out there. We got you covered. All you need to do is go out there and have a fun time.
And I see Team RWB, red, white, blue, headed by here, helping veterans take care of themselves and find a better way in the professional world. Team RWB, glad to see you. 2 weeks, the Marine Corps Marathon, celebrating others who have served this nation. MR8 on the way by. Good to see folks out here from MR8, which will be bringing marathon participation to a close next April. That'll be the last marathon team for MR8. A very, very special part of everything that happens in the BAA in all of our events. And still you come. More than 9,000 of you out here on an approximately perfect day. Enjoy it. Have a little fun with it. That's what it's all about.
We got about 2,000 of those athletes that are going to be completing the distance medley here today. Again, they're wearing the yellow bib. They'll get a finisher's medal for the half marathon, as well as a special medal for completing the BAA distance medley. If you want to sign up next year for the BAA distance medley, we expect to open up registration in January.
And the more of you we can get doing that, the better. It makes for an even stronger community of runners here in Boston who help to drive what has been our BAA mission since 1887 of promoting health and fitness. And by the way, having a little fun doing it. And what I see on a lot of faces is people out here having a little bit of fun. You get to smile. It's okay. Happy to see. And Brian Chisholm from the Lynn Police Department out here, taking care of all of it. And for those of you who are coming now, there are quite a few people ahead of you, but no one's going to have more fun at it than all of you. The roads will be and are yours. As we get to good, everybody, we've got Dana-Farber runners still crossing the starting line here.
As we get to the back of the race here, again, we want to encourage